Hey, how you doing? How you doing? You doing good? Me too. Everybody's happy, healthy, free. You know, we do need laws, but it's a really delicate balance. We're not free to murder, for instance, or rape. We're not free to rob, steal, kill. So we have a society of laws that are there to protect the innocent. So if somebody's trying to harm people with stuff that might give them heart issues, myocarditis, or if somebody's trying to suffocate children, somebody else's children, your child, you need to, at the very least, say something. Take some kind of action, Unless you're too stupid to know any better, then you might just volunteer yourself and your family to be euthanized, essentially. You might volunteer to suffocate yourself. Hey, they said do it, so I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. Because I trust the government, basically, right? That's what it comes down to. Yeah, I wanted to rattle off a short list of companies in my area, maybe not all areas, that kind of exclusively use I don't want to say cyborg technology or robots for employees, but I want to say something like that. I mean, as far as so basically we could say non-sentient beings, and like I said, they have fanned out into all aspects and all different kinds of business, workforce related stuff, labor, right? So let's say Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out Burger, of course Lowe's. Lowe's might be one of the first companies I ever noticed that was using those type of machines or whatever, bots instead of versus humans exclusively. So I'm going to go ahead and guess Tesla. Now, I haven't really worked. I mean, Tesla's a car company, but I'm just going to guess Tesla. That's a guess, but I think it's a pretty good guess. I'm going to guess their foundation of Tesla is pretty much just all robotics. So, you have a person, someone looks human, but it's not human. Now we can go into whether, at this stage of the game, whether they're a type of synthetic or a clone or anything else. I mean, previously you could say pretty much, yeah, it's just, maybe it is, a machine in a skin suit, basically, right? Maybe, but now I think we're probably at an interesting different level where you have so much synthetics involved, skin, maybe, as an example. So Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what stage we're at. So yeah, so Lowe's, where was I? I mean, major brands is kind of what I'm talking about. I mean, pretty much they're everywhere. Literally every single job I've worked at. I mean, and like I said, nothing against them, but I'm starting to ask myself, where are the actual humans? I mean, I do work with, I feel, an actual human here and there. But the large majority of what I've experienced in my 2-bit job work labor that I usually do, which is basic unskilled labor, that's what I'm all about. But yeah, I mean, where are the real people? That's what you start kind of asking yourself, you know. And almost you figure up right off the bat that the person is not real because you're so used to it, and then when you find out, hey, this is actually a real person, then you kind of you're thrown off a little bit. So that's how bad it is for me anyways. So I know there's still a lot of humans out there. I'm not saying humans are being replaced, but I'm saying a lot of the work I've done is just working with, you know, these characters basically. I mean, they have a whole personality set. You know, it does kind of interest me. I won't say it doesn't, but so yeah, companies. No, I like In-N-Out, of course. Good burgers. Christian company. Chick-fil-A, supposed to be a Christian company, but I think they kind of caved to the left. But Chick-fil-A in general, they're supposed to be Christian. But they're all using these bots for labor, basically, these machines. Or non-human, non-sentient, whatever you want to call it, whether it's lab grown. Like I said, this stage we're at now is not the same stage as, you know, 10, 20 years ago, whatever. So I think everything is a lot more advanced for sure. So I wouldn't really know what I mean, I think we're so advanced that, you know, they're interacting with humans. I mean, I saw that with actually in my friend group with not Jai, but was it Donald and what's her name? And I'm pretty sure that multi-level marketing thing I was in, the girl was a teacher. You know, I was trying to get in, make some money. The girl was a teacher, and the guy, I came in with him, I think, under him. And he was, you know, trying to help me out, and everybody tries to help each other out, whatever. But you know, at first I was just kind of curious because he seemed to kind of act weird around her, not know how to act in a weird, funny way that didn't really jive. But I think she was normal. She was a normal girl, real teacher, etc. So that was another instance where I saw these kind of whether you want to call them synthetic humans or something else, but where I saw interaction with, you know, a regular normal human with this, what I want to say synthetic, because I think it's more advanced than just a machine, right? So yeah, I've pretty much I've witnessed the interaction with humans, so like a couple relationship. So yeah, but that's going far out, and that will really probably throw a lot of people off. So I kind of wanted to just stick to the companies and the major corporations that, and I don't think it's a bad thing to use them as labor. I think, hey, it's a smart move. If I have a company, and I get a deal or whatever, or I join this group, I think it's great from a labor standpoint, right? You all want cheap labor. You want dependable labor. Basically, you want slave labor, basically, like Chinese slave labor. That's really what you want. As a company, you want loyalty. You don't want, you know, somebody's going to quit in a week or a month. So you want, because that'll help your business, right? That'll help everything. That won't make your business. Now, you have to still have a good business, but that can help just in the labor aspect. As far as a business model, that's, you know, that can still be a failure, right? You could have that cheap labor and whatever and still have a bad business model, but maybe you can get some kind of algorithm or technology to work that out for you. So the goal really should be just to remove yourself altogether. So you have this human, whatever, and their job is to make money for you, though. Basically, you have a machine to make money for you, right? A car can't make money for you unless it's, you know, a driverless car. But you have a machine, essentially, that can go out there and make money. Now, if you have a human machine or synthetic, whatever, you want to program that machine to go make money. So how would you do that? You know, you want to program it to maybe go into banking, go into crypto, go into you know, finance for sure. MLM. I mean, it's just like having a person. I mean, okay, so here I have this person, and I want to program them to make money for me, not just go work a labor job. But you want a high functioning, high return on that investment on your person, right? And we could see like Ryan Seacrest, or just the basic obvious Ryan Seacrest, or you know, what's that blonde ditzy singer? I mean, they don't write she doesn't write her own songs. So you have I think you have a real songwriter, you know, in the back writing her music, and then she basically just performs. She's the face. What's her name? You know who I'm talking about. I can't think of it. But yeah, so we have these in Hollywood, on television, you know, personalities. I mean, Hollywood's fake and plastic anyway, so who cares, right? Really. Man, why can't I think of her name? Jeez, I keep wanting to say Faith, not Faith Hill. Obviously, she's real, but I want to. That's funny. I can't think of her name. You know, the young blonde chick, the thin blonde chick. Anyways, so we have corporations, Hollywood. They're in media, right? Basically. But they're just dumb replicants, right? Basically. Hey, look at me, I'm Ryan Seacrest, I'm a real person. And what's happening to humanity right now? It is kind of scary, right? It is. I mean, aside from people dropping dead, is humanity being downgraded into? Is it being downgraded into something like the slave class, right, that they already have? How does humanity merge? So the technology in itself is good, and it's part of structuring a society, but I'm not sure I can say that. I mean, when you have bad politics, like, I was talking about the other day with San Francisco, when you have obviously all those machines and all the technology and all the BS is coming from Northern California, San Francisco area. So the state of San Francisco and that area is proof positive that you can have all the money, all the gadgets, robots, microchips, and that's not going to fix anything if you have bad politics, if you have communists in your government. All the money won't fix it. All the fucking robots won't make society better. Matter of fact, they won't even help your health. We've got people dropping dead right now from something, right? They're falling over on television. You see them just collapsing. So all the technology, all the labor replacement, it's not benefiting society. I can't say that it is, really. Yeah, I'm just rattling off. Let's see. There's a lot. So, I mean, there's really no point in saying specific companies because really it's just literally fanned out. 10 years ago, I could say, okay, it's this company, that company, and have but now it really is just fanned out. There's no point really in putting markers on anybody, but yeah, Tesla's okay. I mean, I guess. I mean, the body style of Tesla seems kind of, I don't know, it doesn't seem anything special. I think design has a lot to do with I don't know. I'm not a fan of Tesla. I'm just not. So I'm a fan of free energy. I'm not a fan of going from gasoline to electric. It's still a tax, It's not free energy. Free energy is actually the solution, or a Stanley Meyer fuel cell. The invention that allows a gasoline engine to run off water, right? A little bit of water, not a lot, right? So that's where the real freedom is, and the real future should be, and that's free energy. But they suppress all that, and they give you on a silver platter, look, we have a solution, here it is. Oh, it's electric. It's going from one type of enslavement into another. It's not progress, real progress. It's not free energy. It's just more trickery. Yeah, let's see. Some more companies can I name? Yeah, so it's good. I mean, having your labor issue, not have to really worry about it. If you're a company, that's good, I guess. But I think people need to understand, if you go apply for a job, that you're not needed. When you have an army of labor, synthetic, whatever, you're not needed to do basic labor. You're not needed to do skilled labor, right? We got it covered, really. Now the price of let's say the price of one of these laborers, right? What is it? I mean, obviously it's not free, so they're going to be, if you're a company, obviously you might pay the regular wage of a regular person, or I'm not sure how that works, but you as a laborer, if you go into the labor force, how dumb do you look? You're working alongside a machine. I mean, do you need me to tell you that it's stupidity? So that's something that's all happening, and it's been happening for years, right? It's been in full operation for years. It's not just not happening this year, it's full operational. So yeah, you have worth, but you don't have worth as a laborer, because we got you replaced 10 times over. Okay? So you still have worth, but just not in that way. Not to me, the company, looking for employees and laborers. Do you have worth as a person? Yes. But in my eyes, as the employer, you don't have any worth, because I got a machine, I got another laborer, an entire slave class, whatever. So no, you don't have any worth to me as the business person. Now, what about customers? I still need customers, so I'm going to use so then you got the whole structure of the economy. You've seen that economy structure, right? Where this guy pays this guy, and they pay him, and it all works together, and that's how an economy works, right? You keep it local, and everybody just kind of goes up. You don't have a bunch of shit made in China, then. But see, this is a restructuring of, since we have that labor thing, the whole entire economy structure is fucked, right? So then you really do have a type of socialism. Well, you wouldn't have to have that if everybody had equal access to these machines. Then you could have a machine that does your labor. Build me a house. Here are the blueprints. Or go be a MLM. So, yeah, you do have in a sense, you do have a restructuring of society when you have these type of laborers who, we could say, don't contribute as much as a normal human would. So yeah, this is pretty much something I really don't hear anybody else talking about. So are the machines, is the technology helping humanity? That's the question. And if the answer is no, then what is their purpose? And who are they helping?